Alright, so this decode today is just going to be on some 9/11 connections and more. We're going to get into 201 first, actually. Um, so the founder of Pakistan, an Islamic country, died on 9/11, and his birthday was on Christmas. Some say the real birthday of Jesus was on 9/11, and the founder of Pakistan's name, excluding his last name, is Muhammad Ali, a name equating to 201, like Adani Yeshua does, and this is a phrase referring to Jesus. And regarding this, think about how Jesus is to Christianity as Muhammad is to Islam. But it's all too fitting that the founder of Pakistan's Christmas birthday is a span of 201 days after the day in history that the Prophet Muhammad is said to have died on. According to Google, this is according to Google, or if you want to put that in other words too, what's said to be Jesus' birthday, Christmas, is a span of 201 days after Muhammad's death date. Pakistan became a country a span of 12 months and 29 days before the founder's death, Muhammad Ali's death. 1229 is the 201st prime number. Pakistan is one of the Islamic states, and Islamic states are phrase equating to 201, and the Holy Bible equals 201. Of course, Order of Illuminati equals 201, and the Jesuit Order equals 201. Anyways, on 9/11, many say that there were no planes that hit the Twin Towers or the Pentagon, but that the planes that hit the towers were really holograms. In Jewish gematria, holographic reality equals 9/11, and the ones said to be responsible for the attack were jihadists. We're equating to 9/11 in Jewish gematria as well. Given all the destruction that occurred on 9/11, it's definitely worth pointing out that the god of destruction is planet Mars, and the former emphasized phrase, the god of destruction equals 9/11 in Jewish gematria, and the latter, planet Mars, equals 119. This is, of course, the reflection of 9/11. You can, see these related posts for more. Leave the blog linked. You can just come to this post, click those, whatever. Of course, the Vatican is tied to 9/11. This is the number, really, that connects to them, as Vatican Hill equals 9/11 in Jewish gematria. This hill gave its name to Vatican City. Vatican equals 119, which is the reflection of 9/11. All-seeing eye equals 119. And this is, think about how the government of Vatican City is called the Holy See, and then connecting them to the Illuminati, which a Jesuit created. First Jesuit Pope is Pope Francis. Francis, a name equating to 119. And Vaticanus city-state equals 119. The old Jesuit ring had 9/11 in Roman numerals on it. And the Coptic Christian calendar begins its new year on 9/11. Because the 9/11 was probably the real birth date of Jesus. For some phrases relating to 9/11, in Jewish gematria, Al-Qaeda terrorist attack equals 9/11. Tisha B'Av equals 9/11. This is the Jewish holiday remembering the destruction of the first and second temples of Jerusalem. And does this sound familiar? Like the two towers? Ossuary equals 9/11. And this is a word relating to Skull and Bones, the secret society George W. Bush was/is in, because I guess when you're in it, you're in it for life. So, ossuaries are where they put the Skull and Bones in. George W. Bush's graduating class at Yale had 911 members. Alright, so I came to their website and I looked it up for myself. It's been a while since I reviewed this, because this post, this video I'm getting out to you now, the post has actually been on the back burner for who knows how long now. So at the time I wrote that piece of information that I just said, George Bush his graduating class was a total of 911 members, and I got that from Zach's post, which we'll get to. Now you come here and it says 895. So they could have just been fudging numbers, or maybe maybe 911 members is the real population that they had in that graduating class, and they're just, since Zach brought awareness to it, they reduced it. Who knows? But, you could see it on his own post. So just so y'all know, I'm not making this up, and, Zach, he got a screenshot of it. So, yeah. But yeah, you can see it right there, and now they've changed it. It's like, it just makes you wonder what the truth is regarding this. 911 became the national emergency dialing code the same year George Bush graduated from Yale. And interestingly, the phrase "the conspiracy code" equals 9/11 in Jewish gematria. When people think of conspiracy or conspiracy theory, they'll probably think of the ones surrounding 9/11, and it's like, I've just always found that interesting, so I add that in. I've seen nobody else point that out. I don't know, I add that in because it's just like, how fitting. But, Revelation chapter 9, verse 11 states, "They had as king over them the angel of the abyss, whose name in Hebrew is Abaddon and in Greek is Apollyon," that is, destroyer, and that's the New International Version. So, Apollyon is a god associated with the phoenix. They both symbolize destruction and reconstruction, death and rebirth, whatever you want to say. Think about it. The Twin Towers were destroyed and one was rebuilt. And for another 201, how we were talking about the 201s up here, there were the Twin Towers, right? That's two. Then they were demolished. That became 0. And then the one was rebuilt. 1 for a 201 ritual. I got that from Zachary K. Hubbard, Gematria Effect News. It's a good point. So, but yeah, and this one tower being rebuilt symbolized the coming New World Order. And this includes a one world government, one world religion, one world currency, and a one world language. And you could say this will unify a world of division, right? And division is a word also equating to 9/11 in Jewish gematria. But going back to the Coptic Christians, they originated from Egypt, and the word Coptic derives from a Greek word meaning Egyptian. Egyptian equals 119, and the phrase "the Egyptian Christians" equals 119. The Coptic Christians believe Jesus was born on February 7th, and this date is a span of 119 days after 9/11. And I'll say it one more time, 119, the reflection of 9/11. But finally, the first president of Israel, or also Israel, also known as the Holy Land. So the first president of Israel died on November 9th, date written 11/9, or the date can be written as 9/11. How the dates are like, it really just shows how they fulfill, how they set themselves up to fulfill these numerical rituals by like creating a system to where, they'll have some parts of the world write the dates one way and other parts of the world you know, write the reflection of it. But yeah, that's all I had to point out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. Peace.